Speak? Yeah. What is happiness?
Happiness to me, I think, is a state of feeling that I don't need anything else in the moment. However, like all emotions, it has a beginning and end, so I don't think anyone can be happy like all the time, but it can exist.
Happiness to me would be just doing the things that I love around the people that I love, friends and family mostly.
It's like feeling when you feel good, joyful, when you feel content, something like that.
Feeling of having fun normally with other people and just like feeling safe and like you don't have anything to worry about.
What makes me happy is when I'm doing things that I am passionate about and when I'm with people that I love. I think that my top 3 memories are probably when I performed at our thespian festival and I sang a duet with my friend Cameron Dumas and we got a Superior Award, which was really awesome. And my second happiest memory was probably when this like random little group of friends that had become like a main group of mine first like hung out. We all went to a football game and then we went to IHOP and I laughed like so hard I was like in pain for the next like day because like I was just had such a good time and I was giggling so much. And then my third one was probably the scavenger hunt that I arranged for my boyfriend Cademan and just being able to treat him and like give him all these fun gifts and like take him over to these special places and like it was just seeing him so happy made me very happy.
Do a frog choir.
I'm secretly a member of the frog choir, okay? I'm a pup. Hi!
All right. So if we're gonna fight alongside the Braves and the Sparks and not the Snakes, someday.
2, 1.
Happiness to me is seeing all of my kids feeling good about where they're at in life and seeing them succeed in the things that they want to be doing. It's going for long walks with my husband and talking and loving on our dogs and just feeling safe and secure and loved.
Yeah, I think I'm really happy. I think you go through seasons where tough things happen and people pass away or jobs are tricky, but I feel like you can always find happiness in looking outside at nature and being with your family, and yeah, I'm really happy.
Well, I think overall what makes me happy is having all of my family and friends healthy, but what also makes me happy is like eating really good food and trying new drinks and going for long walks and decorating for Christmas and doing holiday things. And so those are the things that make me happy.
The advice I have for living a happy life is to read your Bible, to pray, to trust that God has a plan for you, to get outside and exercise and move your body so that your brain feels good, and shut off your TV and your phones and just be with the ones that you love and your furry friends too.
I was working really hard on a project for a couple of years and then it finally got accepted and everything was working out, and that moment was probably the happiest I had ever felt.
Oh.
Period in my life where I wasn't happy. I think at my last job, I was really miserable. It was a lot of hours, a lot of dealing with things that I shouldn't have been dealing with. And it just kept going on and on and on. It didn't seem like there was an end in sight because I wasn't sure if the next part of my life would start or when it would start. What got me through it, I think, are my friends. Just kind of having them by my side, knowing that I could go to them at any moment and talk about what I'm feeling. And I think kind of just planning for the future, like a positive, happy future, really helped too.
I am happy.
Explain.
I am happy. Well, today I had most of my friends, my family around me at our house, and we've got a new puppy, and it's just a really good day. So I'm happy.
What is your happiest memory?
It's hard to pick just one. Probably my wedding day, the birth of all of my children, picking up each of the puppies that we've had over the course of our family time, just meeting our puppies the first time, times like that, meeting our grandbabies for the first time, probably. It was probably a time in my life when I was experiencing probably real intense job stress, just so much work and not enough time to handle it. And yeah, probably it was at my peak job stress, workload wise. And I think probably the number one thing I did to get out of it was ask for help. I'm not real great at asking for help. I like to be a control freak, and my job was no different. So in that situation, when I asked for help and I was able to happily accept it, it helped pull me out of that. I was able to manage my workload better and in better little chunks, and it got me back on top of things. And just asking for help in general, whether it's your job or home or whatever, I think is key.
What advice do you have for people to live a happy life?
Be authentic, be true to yourself, and try to build your life around doing things that you love, including your job. Even if it's not your dream job, try and find purpose and happiness in what you do. Try and find joy in little things all around you.
I always say one of the happiest moments in my life was when Jamal told me that I didn't have to pretend that he was in Boston, which meant that I could, reach out to him at college. You can't it always makes me so happy when I hear my girls all in their room, like talking late at night and giggling and laughing. That always makes me so happy. I've done some really hard things. Our family has done some really hard things. And even that makes me happy. I feel like we've done really hard things, but we've done them really well. And so there's a lot of pride and happiness in that. So yeah, it's just really hard to think of one thing.
Urban, what makes you happy?
Eating corn on the cob.
Urban, what advice do you have for people to live a happy life?
Do what you like, but don't be afraid to explore stuff.
Great. When were you your happiest?
When I went to state when swimming.
What happened so far today that made you happy?
Being at the cottage and having a lot of fun stuff to do with my cousins.